And thank you for joining me for a special premiere train for PourCon Las Vegas. I am super stoked to be kicking it off today for you guys. How exciting is this? So I'm kicking things off today, and there's 22 of us, 22 artists. So I'm kicking things off. I think after me, we're gonna go to see Krystal. I hope I said that right. Then Fiona, then Erica Hughes, and so on and so forth. And then we are going to end it off with none other than Shelly herself. So if you can stick around and watch all 22 of us, they're gonna be 15-minute videos for everybody. So sit back, grab your popcorn, grab a coffee, hell, grab a glass of wine, and come and join us and spend a couple hours with us and watch as we create pieces and show you guys how or what we are going to be teaching at PourCon in Viva Las Vegas. So I am going to be teaching how to top coat your pieces with resin. So today I am going to be showing you how I'm going to do resin on this piece that I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Now, this piece is a special piece. Why, you ask? Well, this piece is going to be raffled off in Vegas. For all the participants and students who are joining us in Vegas, it is going to be raffled off. And every piece you see in all 22 videos, that is going to be the piece that is going to be raffled off. So let me show you guys the piece. Ta-da! So this is a 15 by 30 inch canvas, and it is the blues. If you had seen a couple of videos back, I did a 12 by 12 inch with the blues, and everyone wanted to see it on a bigger scale. Well, here it is. It's a bigger scale. And yes, there is a video on this, and you will see that video in my next video. So you're watching this on Saturday, you'll see this on Wednesday of next week. All right. But this is going to be raffled off in Vegas, and some lucky winner is going to win this. So let me put it back. And remember, the event is August 6th through 9th, okay? If you want information, go to www.pourcon.com and you will get all the information. I'm literally, no joke, I am counting down the days. I've got my Tri-Art apron on. I'm loving my new Tri-Art paints, which I've got Tri-Art paints in this painting, and I'm going to show you guys how to resin. I'm super excited. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but I am here. I am happy to kick things off for this premiere train. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna get myself set up, and I'm gonna show you guys how I resin this piece, and that is what you're gonna learn in my class. Let me get myself set up and we will get started. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, so set up. I've got my canvas here. It is level, okay? You gotta make sure everything is level when you are doing resin, okay? It's best to be in a well-ventilated area, windows open, or have some sort of air purifier, and wear protective PPE, you know, mask, respirator, all that stuff. I'm not wearing that right now because I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys in this video, and you wouldn't be able to hear me. It'd be all muffled if I was wearing anything over my face. So I'm not wearing anything, but you should wear your protective stuff for resining. All right, so I've gone ahead and mixed resin. Now in Vegas, you guys will be using Art Resin. That is the resin that Fluid Art Co. uses. So that is what we are going to be using in Las Vegas. So Art Resin. Now, you guys are going to be resining, for those of you who are taking my class, you are going to be resining on an 8-inch wood round that has a beautiful bloom on it, created by none other than Shelly herself, okay? Shelly is working her butt off, all right? And she's making like, I don't know, 200-300 of these, so that you guys have something to resin on in my class. So Shelly, thank you. But yeah, and so not only are you gonna learn how to resin and top coat and finish your piece and give it that beautiful glass-like shine, but you also get to take home one of Shelly's original masterpieces. All right, so I've gone ahead and mixed my resin for about 3 to 4 minutes. It is good to go. So I have made sure that my surface is clean and there's no fluffers or dog hairs or anything like that on here. Okay, and then what I like to do is I'm going to just do a bead of resin across my canvas. Might as well use her all up. Now, if you want to know how much resin you need for your piece, what you want to do is you can go to the Art Resin website and they have a calculator, or just Google resin calculator and it'll pop up. It's on the Art Resin website, and then you just punch in the dimensions of the canvas or the board or whatever it is you're using, and it'll tell you in ounces, I believe, how much you need of hardener and how much you need of resin. So if you really want to know how much you need, you can do that. Or you can do what I do and don't measure anything and just guess. So the resin's down. What I'm going to do is I like to heat my resin up with my heat gun. So let's do that. It also pops a lot of the bubbles. All right, so that is done. And I always like to double glove on the right hand, because when you're done spreading the resin around, I like to just easily take off the glove and then I don't get my heat gun dirty and all of that. So, and also just in case you happen to tear the glove when you're spreading it around, you don't want the resin on your hand. So I always like to double glove. All right, so what I like to do is I like to push over the edge a little bit of the resin, just like so. And then I rub my fingers across. Now, everyone's got their own way of doing things. I totally get it. This is just my way. So you can learn this way, you can do it your way, but this is what I'm teaching. And for those of you who want to learn that, come and buy tickets and come and see me and everybody else. So like I said, there's gonna be 22 artists. You get, for your admission, you get to choose 7 classes from these 22 artists. And you also get 3 lunch and learns where they have, PourCon has 3 amazing guest speakers. I cannot wait to be in those lunch and learns. And you get your food too. You get lunch. So, but yeah, I'm super excited. So if you are interested, go check out the website and get your ticket and take my class. All right, so pushing a little bit of the resin over the edge here to make sure all my edges are covered first, okay? And always work on a clean surface. Never, ever, ever, ever work on a dirty surface. You know, because when you're using your heat gun to warm up the resin, you might blow some paint flakes or anything onto the resin, and then you got a problem. All right, so I've got my edges done, and then what I like to do is just push the resin into the center. Make sure everything is covered nicely. Okay, and then once I feel like everything is covered, what I like to do is just start either at the top or the bottom, and I will run my fingers, which is so ridiculously satisfying. I run my fingers all the way across to make sure there's no dry spot somewhere and that this whole thing is covered in resin, which it is. All right, and then I just like to go one more time along my edges, make sure everything's covered. Great, perfect, I'm done. The glove comes off, see? And now I have a clean hand. Clean glove, clean hand. So now I'm going to heat it up and pop the bubbles with my heat gun. All right, so that is done. That is it. So then what I do is I've got my studio lights. Now I get it, not everybody has studio lights. You can use your lights in your ceiling, your pot lights, your whatever lights you have. And what you want to do is you want to come eye level, and you want to use the glare from your lights, and you want to look it over with a fine-tooth comb, and you want to make sure there's not a single fluff or dust or any pet hair or anything like that. And if there is, you get yourself some tweezers from the dollar store. Let me move that before I burn my head off. All right, and so just look it over really carefully. Pick out any fluff that might be in there. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. And that's it. So that is how I resin. Now, you all know me, for those of you who are longtime viewers of mine, you know I only resin at night. At night, when everyone's sleeping, the dogs are sleeping, everything has settled, I resin and I walk away. I walk out of the studio, no one comes back down here until the next morning. If you resin during the day and you've got kids and pets and they're running around, kicking up dust or anything like that, I'm telling you, it's gonna land in your painting. So I like to resin late at night. I walk out, I walk away, don't come back to the next day, and it's good to go, all right? So that is it. That is what I'm teaching at PourCon. I'm gonna teach you guys how to resin. So if anyone has any questions or comments, you can put them in the comment section below, and I will do my very best to answer all your questions. And I appreciate you guys being here and kicking things off with me for this premiere train of PourCon. And like I said, Chris Gladdy is next, and we are gonna go head over there. And I think that is it, my friends. Counting down the days. I cannot wait to see you guys. I cannot wait to see my fellow YouTubers, new faces, old faces. I can't wait to see you all. I cannot wait. I'm loving it. So that is it for me. For now, my hands are like, I'm dying here. It is hot. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys hopefully in Las Vegas. Until then, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.